Congratulations and welcome to our team. You have taken a massive step in starting your own business, and I wanted to absolutely commend you on becoming an entrepreneur, and what an amazing opportunity you've created to actually add another income stream to your life. So you've literally just joined the best team in the business, and yes, I'm probably biased because I am the vice president for the team, but we really feel incredibly privileged to be able to share everything with you to ultimately help you succeed. So my name is Kate Solomon, and I am your Upline Regional Vice President. And my initial goal when I actually first started this business was to never ever actually quit my job as a HR manager and make this my plan A. I actually only ever wanted to earn a few extra dollars to pay for a holiday that my family and I were taking to France. And I really couldn't see in the beginning stages of my business, I couldn't see bigger than this. You see, I wasn't actually a salesperson. I'd never had my own business before, and I was one of the busiest people I knew. I worked full time. I had, at that stage, 2 small children, and I really loved what I did. I also never actually used any skincare. I actually washed my face with hand soap, and I never wore any makeup. So I really wasn't, I guess, what you'd consider the ideal candidate for when looking at someone to join you in the team. But this is why I'm so grateful to my beautiful friend Anna from my mother's group, because she actually offered me the business without any prejudice, without any judgment, without any preconceived ideas. And I'm incredibly grateful and indebted to her for my life, because she has fundamentally altered the course of it. And it's very much a privilege to be able to pay that forward to you. And I think at the beginning, I really want to share with you that I was very bad. Like, I was so bad when I first started. I literally read like word for word and held on to my script for my dear life. You know, I physically carried an L plate, which is in Victoria, in the state that I live in Australia. When you first get your license, you get your learners first, and you have to drive with someone else who's got their full license. And I physically carried that around with me to kind of take the pressure off and say, hey, I'm training, like, be kind to me. I've got my, my training wheels on. And I made so many mistakes. And I actually learned a lot from those mistakes, and many of those mistakes and things that I wish I could have done differently, and we've actually implemented through the specific design and some of the tools that are in this website, so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. But despite me being incredibly bad in the beginning, I did sell products, I didn't die, and I did keep getting bookings, and I actually had some people join my team. I really didn't know if Arbonne was actually going to work for me, but I knew that what I was doing actually wasn't giving me any extra time, and it wasn't helping me be present with my kids or making any extra money. So I knew I had nothing to lose. So if you can relate to anything I'm saying about getting more time or more income, then you absolutely have made the right decision to join this business and join our team. And our team's actually called Kickstart Your Consultancy, and we actually operate by the KISS philosophy in everything we do. And KISS is an acronym for Keep It Simple, Sally. So you're in business for yourself, but you're absolutely not by yourself. And you have your sponsor, your upline, your vice presidents, and all these amazing people who actually care about you and want you to succeed. And just purely by the fact that you're watching this welcome video and you're about to make your way through the rest of our website, it shows that you're really serious about building your business, because a lot of people say they want success, but then when it actually comes down to doing the do, not everyone does what they need to do. So the fact that you're getting started and you're getting ready to get launched is a massive testament to the fact that you actually are saying and doing exactly the same thing. So like any job, you've just started a brand new business. And in any other job, you would typically spend hundreds of hours training yourself on what it is that you're doing, what are the systems that you're operating within, who's who in the zoo, like who do you need to speak to and who do you need to get connected to. When you first start, and this business is really no different. But the cool thing about what you're going to get when you join our team, and having joined our team, is that we're actually going to teach you how to run your business, not just what to do, but how to do it. Keep it simple in line with our philosophy, and have fun, but also really importantly, actually help you earn some income. There are so many videos and training and tools that are actually available on this website to help you totally smash it. So I'd actually recommend, after watching this welcome video, actually make your way to the new consultant section and start in the orientation and getting started sections, and make your way through those, and you'll find that it really gives you a lot of the fundamentals for success and will really set up your business for success in the future. Because ultimately, when you sponsor someone, you can obviously run your business in two different ways. You can share the product and share the business. And if you choose to do both, or, share the business opportunity and you sponsor someone into the business, you actually ultimately want them to do exactly what you've done. So by following this platform and in the logical format and starting with the new consultant section and building that fundamental knowledge, you're then going to be able to duplicate yourself by encouraging your team members to do exactly the same thing. And the really cool thing is every single thing you need to be successful is actually contained within this website. There's no grey. You don't have to think about it. You can certainly be flexible and adaptable and kind of tweak a few things around the edges and make it your own and make it personal, because ultimately this is your business and you get to choose both what level of activity you want as well as what you want to do, but really importantly, the level of income that you want. And this business is a journey. So, you are clearly ready to get started, you're ready to have fun, you're ready to learn the business and really become a professional. And I encourage you to be a professional in this business, because if you treat this business as a hobby typically costs you money. So if you treat this business as a business, it will actually pay you for one. So in part of the orientation, the getting started sections, you will have a meeting with your beautiful sponsor or your business partner. And they will essentially walk you through what do you actually want to achieve in this business. So I encourage you just to keep that in the back of your mind. Do you want a hobby or do you want a business? And there's a few key things I want to share with you just to ensure that you're across them before I share a few of some of my success tips. And some of those things are, make sure your sponsors actually added you to our team Facebook page. We use that Facebook page as our major communication platform, so make sure you're connected into there. Start at the orientation section of our website and then move through to the getting started sections, both contained in the new consultants pages. And take some time to complete all of the documents, with your sponsor. Sit down with your family and decide what is it that you actually want. What would you like to earn? Are there things that you have as a family and family goals that you want to achieve through your business? The most amazing thing, and something that took me a long time to get my head around, is that there is no glass ceiling to the income you can earn in this business. So I encourage you just to stop and dream really, really big, because anything is truly possible with the right attitude and right work ethic. Another bit of a success tip I wanted to share with you is your ultimate aim is to, as soon as you can, aim to get enough products so that you have your own personal products in your bathroom and kitchen, and products to demonstrate with. So you've got a separate product for both. It makes it really, really easy for you when you are, working your business, not to have to pack your bags, for every single event that you're doing, and make sure you're grabbing stuff from the kitchen and grabbing stuff from your bathroom. So if you've got, if you have separate products, you can actually have a dedicated business bag. And we've got, as part of our group presentation section, there is a how to pack your bags, and even in our one-on-one appointments, there's a how to pack your bags for that. And you can see you can have a dedicated bag for your business that you don't have to keep packing and taking things in and out of. So it will really be quite helpful to you. One of the biggest mistakes, and people ask me, what are the mistakes that you can make in this business? Really, the biggest and only mistake that you can make in this business is by giving up before payday. Most people are used to trading hours for time, or an hour of pay for an hour of time. In Arbonne, you're actually an entrepreneur and you're building a business. So you have to dig really, really deep roots and build an incredible foundation to really get your business actually started and off the ground and off and running. Because once you've got it off the ground, you'll actually then start to see the income coming through. So think like an entrepreneur and don't quit before payday. Stay strong, rise above it, and really go out and chase your dreams. And in line with that, there are just a couple of key tips I wanted to share with you now around 3 core pillars. And those 3 core pillars are around your belief, your level of commitment, and your attitude. Because the 3 of these things, both independent and combined, can actually make and break your business. And I would love to share them with you up front, just as you're getting started, so that you can really take these 3 key things into your business when you get started. So I'll go through belief first. So you're really going to have to act your way into believing that you can absolutely and utterly have success in this business. Because you're going to have to do all of the things that we're going to teach you, and then at the end of the day, still have to have the belief that you can do it. And there's really only 4 things you need to believe in to have success in this business. The first, which is often the easiest, is the products. they're the best. They are literally the best of the best. We are so lucky to have the most incredible formulators. Thank you, Dr. Peter Matravis. This is often the easiest part of belief for people to come into, because they often join the business because of the results that they get from the products. So be a product of the product. Shop in your own shop. People are going to come to your home and they're going to need to really see Arbonne products everywhere. I'm not going to say this for any other reason other than really helping you build your business, because if you are ultimately sharing these products but you're not using them, then your friends and family and people that know you, that come into your home and see you not using them, are really going to question, if you're not using it, why should they? So really become a product of the product. And they're so amazing. Why wouldn't you want to get them? The second part of that belief comes down to the company. You are truly part of something incredible. This is the best social marketing or network marketing business in the industry. I have done an extensive amount of due diligence on this one. And I can tell you and assure you, we have the best company with the best culture, with the best products, with the best commission plan. It is the best of the best. To help you build up your belief in this area in the company, I really recommend you attend all of our destination events. So come to Vegas with me and my leadership team at GTC, our global training conference every year. Go to our AAC or our Arbonne Advantage conference in every country that Arbonne operate in. And obviously you don't need to go to every country. You can if you want to. If you love travel, hey, there's a good tax deductible reason to go traveling. But if you live in Australia, then come to the Australian New Zealand conference. If you live in England, go to the UK's version. Be around people who've had the success, and surround yourself with this positive energy. It will really help build your belief in the company. The third one is the industry. Become educated on network marketing and social marketing. There is a huge amount of helpful information that we've already gathered for you to help you with this under our personal development section of the website. So you can jump on and have a listen and read about all about the amazing things and why this industry is truly a business of the 21st century. So go and check it out, and it will absolutely help build your belief in the industry, because the majority of the people, let's be real for a minute, a majority of the people don't actually have the guts or strength to do this business, but you're doing it. This is why we get rewarded so big for those of us who stick around. The results are truly incredible, and the income and the incentives and the personal growth that you go through is truly incredible. It is a very, very rewarding industry to be part of. And the last part of belief is actually the hardest, and it comes down to you. And this really is the toughest by far, and it's the one with most people, and myself included, have really struggled with. Because everybody wholeheartedly believes that you absolutely have what it takes to go to the top of this company. But if you don't believe it, you're not going to get there. But on the flip side, you might have people that doubt you. You might have your naysayers and your dream stealers, and they're going to say you're not going to get to the top of the company. But if you believe it, you will. And I've really struggled over the years with belief in myself. And I still do have some days when I'm like, but I continue with my personal growth and my personal development. And I know that I'm going to get to the top of the company. It is just a matter of time. So if you're like me though, and are struggling with, can I really do this? There's a couple of things I'd love to share with you about how to build belief in yourself, because this will make or break your business. I'd recommend you attend all of our meetings. Be around our amazing culture of like-minded, inspiring men and women. Not everyone who's at the meetings and at training drives a Merc and is at the vice president level, but I guarantee you everyone who drives one is at the training, and that is the key point of difference. Attending our information nights or our Discover Arbonne events, getting that regular inspiration and that lift of energy about, by being around others and being inspired to say, you know what, you're no different than me. You can totally do this too. Another tip is don't listen to the dream stealers. Make conscious choices that you're going to build your business without their belief and support. When you get the Mercedes, and you may not have started, I didn't start for the car, but now that I've got it, I'm like, everybody has to have one because they're so pretty and cool to drive. When you get your car, put them on your toot list, and you can drive past in your beautiful white Mercedes-Benz and be like, toot toot, hey, how you going? So chuck them on your toot list and do it without their support. Use that to fuel you up and fire you up. I'd also love you, and I've mentioned personal development a couple of times, I'd love you to make personal development a daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Make your personal growth a priority. And there are so many trainings and recordings. There are thousands of hours, if you've got the time, for you to help build your belief that you absolutely can do this business. So listen to the Learn and Burns, listen to the Soundcard recordings. There's a whole section in the personal development site, section of this website that you can go and get all this information from, and read our Eye on Arbonne's, which is all of our success stories from everyone who's got to the vice president level. And lastly, just borrow your upline's belief. Pick a mentor and pretend to be them. Pick someone you feel is really, really successful. So pretend to be them when you're sending out your messages. Think about what would this person do and just send that message. Still be you and still have your message with your intent. But just pretend to be them and borrow their courage and borrow their belief. And, earn the incentives, earn the next trip, because this will absolutely and utterly cement the belief that you can do this. The second area I mentioned really is around attitude. So I really encourage you to look for the opportunities in your problems and look for the learnings in your problems and your obstacles. Really edify our company, edify our team, and edify your upline to everybody, because it absolutely and utterly is a testament to enhancing our incredible team culture. Be coachable. Do this business the smart way and follow our proven system for success, which we talk through in our new consultants getting started and orientation sections. Because if you hear something like a really great idea that's not part of our system, just run it past your upline first. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, because when you take the time to explore this platform, the Kickstart Your Consultancy platform, you will see that we literally have the very best wheel for you just to roll with. There is nothing that is outside of this system that we haven't already tried and tested, and everything in here will absolutely set you up for success. A few other things, I guess if you do go out and share the business opportunity, and when you go out and share the business, you will have people that join your team. And if someone joins your team, they're supposed to be part of your team. You're either going to teach them something, or they're going to teach you something, or it actually might be both. You may find this has absolutely happened to me in my history, in my journey. Some of my, my networking people have actually joined other teams, but I know that they're supposed to be part of that team and not mine. Because I guess, by helping, edify that culture of our team, like everybody's being lifted up as a process. And then we get, obviously, we're benefiting from that by having a really incredible culture through a really, really incredible company. So I really encourage you to continue to do that. And having an attitude of gratitude. Develop a really giving spirit, because giving without expecting to get something in return. It's amazing how much the universe will conspire for you to give you what you ultimately want as well. So focusing on how you can help others and how you can serve others will ultimately bring you the most incredible rewards in return. And lastly, it's commitment. So we've spoken about belief and the 4 things that come under that. We've spoken about your attitude, and the last thing that will see you succeed is really your commitment. And this is where your why comes in. So what is your why? You would have spoken a little bit with your sponsor and the person who's brought you into this business about why do you want to do this business. Your why really needs to be strong. It needs to be bigger than the obstacles that are going to come your way. It's going to be bigger than the excuses that you try to give yourself. And it's going to need to be bigger than the dream stealers that come along. I really want you to remove something from your mindset right now. Remove the option to quit this business now, because there's going to come a day, and believe me, it has happened to me on several occasions, especially early in my career in Arbonne, when you're going to feel like quitting. But I'd love you to remove this option and remove that term from your vocabulary, because when you're committed, you don't try, you just do. So just removing trying and quitting from the process will absolutely and utterly set your commitment apart from the rest. And I'd love to just share with you a bit of an analogy on commitment, because this really resonated with me as a parent, and I'm sure it will resonate with you too, even if you don't have children. But as a brand new parent, you can imagine you're holding your newborn, and you're going to say, you're not going to say to yourself, I'm going to try and be a great mum or dad. I'm going to give it 6 months. I'm going to try my very, very best. And if it doesn't work, well, hey, I gave it a shot. When you stay committed to that child, no matter what, it's for life. You're committed forever. You're going to make mistakes. I certainly have with my 3 kids. You're going to have tough days. You're going to have many, many tough days. You're going to have obstacles come in. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know how I'm going to do it all, but I'm committed to doing it regardless. If you can develop that kind of commitment to your business, you will be an executive national vice president at the very top of the company. So I'd love you to say this either out loud or in your head. I am in this for life. I'm in this business for the long haul. I am not quitting. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this work, and I will stick with it as long as it takes. So I really, really would love you to go through this website and learn as much as you can, but be kind to yourself. You have just started a brand new business. You're not going to know everything from day one, and that's why we are here to give you the tools and give you the training that you need to build your confidence as you build your knowledge. So, if I told you, for example, that there were 500 things you had to do to become a national vice president, you do them regardless of whatever the result was or whatever the outcome was, right? So, you're really attached to the activity of doing those 500 things rather than the outcome. So I encourage you to get passionate about doing all of the activities. Your communication and what you say is going to be tested by your actions. So this business isn't going to work unless you do. So stay plugged in, have fun, and I really, really look forward to seeing you at the top of the company.